Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Raj here, back with another deep dive into gaming history. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane, way back to where it all began for one of the most iconic franchises in gaming history. That's right, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto. Not GTA 5, not GTA Online, not even Vice City or San Andreas. We're going all the way back to the very first Grand Theft Auto that dropped in 1997. Look at this, folks. If you're new to the series, you're probably wondering, wait, this is GTA? Where's the crazy open-world realism, the insane car chases, and the chaotic online lobbies? Well, this is where it all began, the OG of the GTA universe. Released by DMA Design, now known as Rockstar North, this game laid the foundation for everything we love about the franchise. Alright, let's jump right in. First off, just look at this classic top-down action. If you're used to modern GTA games, this might look, let's say, charmingly simple. But trust me, back in the late 90s, this was cutting edge for open-world games. Whoa, okay, so the driving mechanics. Let me tell you, these controls take a minute to get used to. You've got that kind of floaty, tank-like movement, especially when you're driving. You steer left and right relative to the car, not the screen. It's a little wild, but once you get the hang of it, there's something super satisfying about pulling off sharp turns at just the right moment. Oh no, sorry about that, buddy. Yep, running people over, it's oddly one of the very first things most players end up doing in this game. And that's because this was one of the first games that really let you embrace pure chaos. I mean, sure, there's a storyline, but the freedom to do whatever you want is what makes it stand out, even today. And speaking of driving, I can't talk about GTA 1 without mentioning the insane variety of vehicles. You've got taxis, sports cars, vans, even buses, all ready for you to take for a spin. The handling is quirky for each one, but it gives this game a kind of charm. Also, check out the way the cars explode when they take too much damage. Classic. Ah, the cops. Let me tell you, the heat system here is both simple and stressful. You don't have the modern star system. Instead, they just keep coming at you if you mess up too much. And with these old-school controls, outrunning them is no easy task. The nostalgia here is real, though. The pixel art, the tiny details on the map, and that soundtrack, it's pure 90s vibes. It reminds me of when I first played this on my friend's PC. We'd take turns seeing who could last the longest without getting busted. Spoiler, it usually wasn't me. Alright, so now that we've played through a bit of Grand Theft Auto 1, let's talk about why this game is still worth checking out today, especially if you're a fan of the GTA franchise or retro games in general. First off, the roots. This is where it all began. Grand Theft Auto 1 laid the groundwork for everything we love about the series. The open-world freedom, the chaotic gameplay, and that sense of humor. It's all here in its earliest form. Playing this game is like uncovering the blueprints of a masterpiece. You can see how it evolved over time, but the core DNA of GTA is unmistakable even in this first entry. Now, let's talk about the missions. Sure, they're simple by today's standards, but they're incredibly fun. The game's design encourages you to think creatively. How do you get from point A to point B with the cops on your tail and a limited arsenal? It's a challenge that feels rewarding, even now. Then there's the city itself. You've got 3 different areas: Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City. Names that any GTA fan will recognize. These maps may be smaller and more abstract compared to modern games, but they're packed with personality. The top-down perspective gives them a unique charm, and exploring every corner feels just as satisfying as it does in the newer titles. One of the best parts of this game is the sheer chaos. You can steal cars, outrun cops, or just wreak havoc in the streets. It's this pure, unfiltered sense of freedom that made GTA 1 stand out back in the day, and honestly, it still holds up as a great stress reliever. There's something timeless about games that just let you cut loose and have fun. And let's not forget about the explosions. The graphics may be pixelated, but the satisfaction of causing mayhem, that's timeless. Every time I blow something up in this game, it takes me right back to being a kid, grinning from ear to ear. So, why should you play Grand Theft Auto 1 if you haven't already? 3 reasons: nostalgia, history, and pure fun. First, if you're someone who grew up playing these types of games, revisiting GTA 1 will hit you with a wave of nostalgia like no other. Second, for anyone curious about gaming history, this is a must-play. It's like stepping into a time machine and seeing the humble beginnings of a franchise that changed gaming forever. And third, the gameplay still holds up. It's simple, chaotic, and endlessly entertaining. Sure, the controls take a bit of getting used to, and the graphics are old school, but once you embrace it for what it is, you'll have a blast. Plus, it's widely available these days on PC and even some mobile platforms. No excuses, folks. This is gaming history at its best. Alright, that's it from me for today. If you've played Grand Theft Auto 1, let me know your favorite memories in the comments. And if you haven't, trust me, you're in for a treat. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're always up to date with my latest reviews and gameplay content. This is Raj, signing off. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.